I start my workout off with a giant set of deadlifts. When I'm doing a giant set, I just prescribe a total number of reps I want to hit in the workout. In this case, that's going to be 10 reps. I start off these 10 reps with an AMRAP, just trying to hit as many reps as possible at the given weight. This time, I hit a top set of 6 reps at 440 pounds, which is actually a PR for me. After I hit my top set, I just finish the 10 rep giant set with however many reps I want. In this case, I just did 2 doubles to make up the final 4 reps. This giant set setup gives me a ton of flexibility to auto-regulate. If I'm feeling worse, I can just do more sets of less reps. If I'm feeling great, I can do less sets with more reps. Whatever I need to do to just finish off my giant set. After doing my giant set of deadlifts, I move on to a giant set of Pike Rows, aiming for 16 total reps. Same strategy. First rep is an AMRAP, just hit as many as I can, and then finish off however I need to. I have 297 pounds on the bar, and I'm doing these in more of a sloppy body English deadlift style, and managed to hit 7 reps on my top set. The reason that I'm doing them in this body English style is that I want them to carry over to my deadlift. Instead of doing them extremely strict and trying to just more isolate the lats and the upper body pulling, I initiate the pull with the deadlift and then finish it off with the upper body. This reinforces my deadlift pattern and also allows me to overload the upper body. By overloading, I now can subject these muscles to more volume and to more intensity that I traditionally would not be able to achieve, and use ego lifting to put on some slabs of muscles. Ego lifting is cool, kids, if you know how to do it right. Don't let the evidence-based, science-based exercise gurus brainwash you into being a pencil neck. Up next, this is an exercise I've been experimenting with for a few months now, weighted back extensions on the GHR. Couple of cool things about this setup. Using the GHR instead of the traditional 45-degree incline means that you have an insanely bad mechanical advantage at the top. So your glutes, your hamstrings, your erectors, your lower back are just absolutely screaming at the top of the contraction. The strength curve isn't ideal from like a purely biomechanical standpoint, as in you're not having the greatest amount of load on the stretch, but who gives a shit? Kind of going back to that science-based stuff, this is way harder than doing it on the 45 degrees. Loading the weight on your back also is going to make this biomechanically even more challenging than holding it out in the front or in your elbows. This is just like the hardest way that you can make this movement. And if you can get strong here, you can get strong anywhere else. And for those who will say that the difficulty of an exercise is not indicative of how effective it is, yes, I agree with you. But also, it's kind of been shown that eccentric loading or training at a stretch actually only has at most like a 5% difference, and the concentric still has an extremely potent effect on hypertrophy. So you're really splitting hairs here by just trying to emphasize the concentric and missing out on an exercise as great as this. And final thing is going to be the razor curls. This is essentially a Nordic hamstring regression, just really isolating the hamstring and especially the short head of the biceps femoris, which you're not going to target as well in hinging patterns. It's just a hard exercise, and I want to do Nordic curls one day. And these are absolutely insane. They blast your hamstrings, the great movement, build great strength. And that's it. That's my whole workout. Thanks for watching.